USFlag bracelet with the Rainbow Loom. This is a 2-loom bracelet. And this is a 1-loom Rainbow Loom bracelet. Today I will be showing you the 1-loom. So you will need a few things to get started with. You will need 1 Rainbow Loom set to square formation, 1 hook. You may use a Rainbow Loom hook, a crochet hook, or a small hook. Plus, you will need a C-clip. And of course, you will need rubber bands. So today, you will need 6 blue bands. I prefer navy blue or dark blue. If you do not have that color, you may use any other shade of blue. Plus, you will need 23 white bands, 19 red bands, and some extra bands for the extension. I will be using 6 bands. Let's get started. Now we will start placing the bands. This is a diagram I made for the placement of bands. Let's start. So start by taking the blue band and make sure your arrows are pointing away from you. From the first row, go up with 1 blue band. Now take a white band and go up. And now take another blue band and go up. And now you're going to take 1 more, go up, and take 1 more and go up. This is going to be the stars of your flag. And you want to do the same thing on the middle row where your arrow should be. After you're done placing the stars, now you want to place the stripes. For the first row, you're going to go up the whole way with red. Just the left row, the left from you. So that's what it should look like. Now you're going to place white in the middle where your arrow is. So do that. Oopsies. And push all your bands down, because otherwise your bands are going to come apart when you're going to loop. Now, for this empty row, we're going to do just red. You should have been finished with all your blue bands and your red bands by now, so you will have some more white bands. This is for the horizontal bands. I used white. Now, I'm going to just going to show you. Skipping the first row, you're going to go across. And then you're going to go across. So don't forget to skip that first row, because otherwise, when you do that, it's not going to be looped, so it's going you're gonna have to cut it off. So instead of wasting one band, just don't do that. So just continue all the way till the top. So we're done placing the bands. This is what your loom should look like. Now we're going to start looping. So the arrows should be pointing away from you. Now you're going to flip the loom. So now the arrows are pointing toward you. So it's time to start looping. This is a basic triple single design. So if you're a beginner, you should start by making some normal triple single bracelets and then moving on to the American flag. So you're going to go through this vertical band, grab the red, go and loop it up. So it should look like that. Now you're going to go to the center row, grab the white, and loop it forward. Now, what happens if you don't loop your band and there's just a band hanging? You're going to go through the vertical band, grab the tight band, and just loop it up. And do the same for the other row. So this is what it should look like. So you've looped your first row. Now you're going to go through the red and through the vertical band, grab the red and loop it up. I'm going to go through this vertical band and red bands, grab the red and loop it forward. You're just going to do the same for all rows. You can go back and forth or just finish one row. I'm just going to do a few and then we will continue. So this is probably what your loom should look like when it's being looped. And so I will show you when I'm done looping all the bands. I'm done looping all my bands. This is what it should look like. Now we are going to take it off. Before you do that, you're going to want to we're going to grab all the bands and put it onto the center. So grab these two bands and just put it onto the center. You can do it with your fingers too. Go through these bands, grab them, and put it. So now all these bands are on that pin. Now you're going to stick your hook through and take our bracelet off. And your flag is done. Now we still have to do the extension. You may use a loom, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'll be showing you both ways. For this, I will be using 6 bands. And since it's an American flag, I thought of using 2 reds, 2 blues, and 2 whites. So now that all your bands are on your pins, you're going to grab your first color for your extension, put it on your hook, put all the rubber bands onto this band. And then hook it. So now you should only have two bands. Then you're gonna grab your next color, put it on your hook, grab these two bands, and put it on. Now, for most bracelets, you start the extension going from one side and hook it to the other. But when you wear it, you can see the clip. And I really don't like that, so I make the extension going from both ways. So if then your number of extension bands is an odd number, I would round it to the nearest even number. So since mine is good, so I'm gonna do half, and I'm gonna start the other half going from this way. And so and then you hook your clip on. So now I'm gonna be showing you how to do it on the loom. So I'm just gonna take one band off. So you're gonna just want to do this, just one band anyway. And then you'll only need one strip of your loom. So you just wanna, you don't have to, but you can just use a whole loom. So I'm going to put these bands aside for a minute and put my loom on. Okay. So first, since I already have a red, I'm gonna put the last color that's gonna be in my pattern and just go up to the next band, because I'm doing 3 because I'm doing half and half. And then I'm gonna flip my loom around. So now this is what you should have. And then I'm gonna grab these two bands and put it onto the last band. So just like that. And then I'm going to loop like a normal single bracelet. I'm gonna go through those two bands, put it on. Grab these two bands and put it on. Then I'm going to pull this to the adjacent pin. So I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but I have a band right here. I'm going to stick my hook on. It just makes it easier. You don't have to, but this hook doesn't want to hook. Now you can just take it off. And I have one half of my extension. Now I'm going to do it the same for the other side. But this time I'm going to do it the way without the loop. So I'm just going to go put my last color, get on. This wouldn't be exactly the first bracelet that you would want to make on your loom, because it is a little bit complicated. You want to start with some of the basics. And then I'm going to hook the other end of my clip on. And then you're done with your bracelet. Just like that. This is what it looks like when it's on. This has been a special request from one of my friends. I hope it was helpful. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!